Okay, we're arriving, we're landing. And just let yourself settle for a moment. We're going to start seated, so you might want to find your seat. Finding your seat. Okay. So with all the changes going on, I think it's interesting to maintain this middle way. And by taking time to restore, it brings us back to that. So that's what I'm hoping to find tonight, the middle way again. Good. We can so often feel ourselves coming off what we might consider to be the path, but it's just different deviations, and we normally find our way back to that thread, if you like. So let's just sit nice and tall. Interlink the fingers, breathing in through the nostrils, fill the body with air, and then pushing the hands up, breathing out through the nostrils also. Try and get that space between the ears and the shoulders. So it's almost like a squeezing together of the shoulder blades a little bit. And we feel the back of the ribs getting long, we feel the waist getting long, we feel the base of the spine, the tail going pointing down, abdominals are working. And we're extending through the elbows, so really getting lots of length on the back of the shoulders as well as getting some extension. So it's just a simple little position, but it really is so much benefits from this, and just also helping us to increase the capacity of our breath, our lungs. So breathe in deeply. And let's have a sigh. And then bring the hands together above the head. Maybe a little bit looser there. Breathe in. And on the out breath, we're just going to lean. We're going to lean, but kind of more than leaning, we're feeling an extension. So if we're leaning over to the left, we're feeling the extension in the right side, particularly those ribs. You know, they can get a little bit squished up. Breathing in, extend up. Think about the spine. Breathing out, extending through the left side. Breathing in. Let's do one more each side. Breathing out, going over to the left. And extending through the right side. Breathing in. And breathing out, extending the left side, leaning over to the right. One more breath in. Turn the hands. Breathing out. Good. And let's just rub the knees a little bit. And let's just take the backs of the hands onto the lower back. Yeah, after a day, at the end of the day, it just feels great. Really to see what areas need a little bit of pummeling, a bit of attention, a bit of kind of unsticking. And then get those knuckles either side of the lower spine. And let's have some sighs out through the mouth, breathing in through the nostrils. Yeah, really open the mouth wide to let the sound out, because the jaw could also be probably quite, pent up. And then we'll do the same again here. Take those fingers, stiff fingers onto the chest area. Let's just open the heart a little bit. Again, we can get a little bit kind of pent up, a little bit kind of, tense, a little bit guarded. So we just have to take a bit of time to do the opposite, to open up into the sternum, into the high sides, the high ribs there. And give that little rub there with the hands. Oh yeah, that feels nice. It's like a nice hug. In fact, let's just give ourselves a hug. Rub the sides a little bit. Yeah, breathe. Breathe in and feel the sides expand, breathing out. This is a very good comforting gesture. Particularly if you've got the hands underneath the armpits, this is really good for if you feel like a lot of heightened emotion. You can just try this now, but you can try this anytime. Getting those hands right into the armpits. You can see the thumbs are here in the front, breathing in. Expanding into the chest, and particularly you feel it across the back and into the chest space and around the heart, and then breathing out, release. You can breathe out through the mouth if you want. And breathing out. Yeah, it feels good, that. So let's take the right hand onto the left knee and take the left hand behind. So really sitting tall and not leaning back. So the hand's near the base of the spine. You can even get that inside arm in contact with the back, breathing in. Lift the chest, back of the neck is long, chin tucked in slightly. And then feel the belly is coming around to the left as you breathe out. Breathing in, lengthen, lifting from the sternum, and then breathing out, the ribs and the chest is coming around to the left. Breathing in, lengthen, feel that thread lifting from the crown, and then breathing out, twisting, taking that left shoulder back behind you, taking the shoulders down, making sure the head is staying on top of the body, not trying to lead the movement. You know, we all can be quite headstrong maybe, or led by, you know, our kind of mind, our head. But in our yoga practice, we want to bring the head in alignment with the body. Keep the shoulders down. Every inhale, feel the chest lifting, feel the crown lifting, that silver thread, lifting it up into the universe. Breathing in and breathing out, twisting back to the front. How's that feel? Have a little bit of a wriggle. That feels better already. Right hand behind. Again, keep that hand close to your back. Left hand on the right knee. Breathing in, lift the chest, lift. Feel that length in the body, that brightening feeling. And then the out breath, the belly comes around to the right first. Then breathing in, brightening, lifting. And then the chest, and then the right shoulder, twisting. Breathing in, again, lift. And then even the face and the eyes and the nose are looking around behind you without forcing. There's effort here, but it's not forcing or pushing, it's kind effort. And you can even like press that forearm into the back. Good, so it's nice and sturdy and stable. Breathing in, lifting from the crown, that silver thread lifting up into the universe, and the base of the spine, driving down into the center of the earth. Breathing in one more time, and breathing out. So we feel a sense of grounding, but also centeredness. We'll find that centeredness. Okay. So we're going to just move around that center. Again, breathing in, lift the chest. And as you breathe out, you're going to lean forward with a straight spine, as far forward as you can, and around to the right, inhaling as you lean back, exhaling as you lean forwards. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. We're not leading with the head or the chest. If anything, we're leading with the heart or the chest. That's kind of circling, if you like. That's circling, and it's kind of, if you like to think of it, I like to think of it not just circling, but spiraling upwards. And it helps to keep this length that we have here. Breathing in as you lean back, breathing out as you lean forwards. Keep that neck nice and long. Come back to center, breathing in. Now we're going forwards again, breathing out as far as you can, then around to the left. Inhaling. Exhaling as the front half of that circle. Inhaling as you lean back, but keeping that integrity of the whole spine. So you will feel the whole time your abdominals are engaged. So it's a very simple, you know, you can do this with real engagement, or it can be just kind of turning around, kind of like, you know, lolloping. We don't want to lollop. Well, not always. Come back to center. See how that feels for a second. Interlink the fingers in front of the body. Breathe in to the chest, breathing out. Take the hands forward, drop the head down so the chin comes to the chest, and really just enjoy that opening between the shoulder blades. The middle of the back of the heart is reaching backwards. The hands are reaching forwards. The back of the neck is relaxed. Now just breathe. So you're still breathing into that heart center, opening up the chest cavity, breathing out, increasing the space between the hands and the chest. One more breath here. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. One more breath in. And breathing out, release the arms. Oh yes, I definitely feel I want to level that up because this is nice and open here. Now I want to open the chest. So interlink the fingers behind the back. Breathing in, again, lengthen the back of the neck so it's in line with the spine. So we're not kind of, you know, putting the neck out of joint. Breathing in to the chest, breathing out, take the arms back. Lengthen the neck. So we're not lifting the chin, we're looking down at the ground just in front of us. And we're not just taking the hands back, so we're opening the front of the shoulders, and actually the shoulder blades are squeezing together, but we're also taking the chest forwards. Yeah. One more breath in. Deep breath in, breathing out, release. And let's just roll the shoulders back 3 times, slowly Yeah, maybe it's been a tense day, you just want to release that. And we do it really slowly and mindfully, and it will release. It's like telling the body, hey, it's okay. And let's go forward with those shoulders. And it's giving your body some attention, you know, when we notice, oh, that's what's going on. As soon as you start noticing and paying attention to anything that's going on in the body, without sort of being cross with it or chastising it or pretending it's not there, then usually, you know, something starts moving. You'll probably find that. So now we're going to take the hands forwards onto all fours. A nice simple little cat stretch here. So don't forget to keep these elbows really nice and active, bendy. So if you have them locked, look what happens to my arms. They kind of, the shoulders thrust forwards and I'm kind of, you know, a bit cramped. So instead I have more of an animal body. Yeah, so seeing how that feels when you have the elbows bent. Fingers spread wide on the ground. So as you inhale, very simple, lifting the gaze and lifting the chest, taking those shoulders back, slight bend in the elbows. And as you breathe out, it starts from the base of the spine, it starts pointing down, it starts arching up through the back, really arching until your chin's on your chest. That's the end of the out breath. Breathe everything out. And then you start by lifting the tail, breathing in. Slowly let that ripple up through the spine, take the shoulders back, look not just forward, but slightly upwards towards the point where the ceiling and the wall connect, and then breathing out. So I'm doing this super slowly, but you choose the speed you want to go at. Doesn't matter if you're going faster or slower. Slower is better. If you can slow down, or get slower at least, then it really helps to really connect and listen to the body. You know, there's a lot of fast things in life and culture, so we're going to be rebellious and go against that and be really slow. It's more important though that it's steady and even. So whatever speed you're going, try and keep it steady and even. Open the chest, feel that heart space. So as you breathe in, you're really opening the front of the chest, and as you breathe out, you're really opening the back of the chest. And with this feeling of evening out, you know, getting the front and the back of the body evenly open. Can you feel that? Close your eyes so you can really get into how that feels. Breathing in and breathing out. And at the end of this next out breath, just use that to sit back into the heels. Take the hands forward, bring the forehead to the ground and rest. So after a bit of movement, a bit of moving some energy and releasing, you'll find it's much more accessible or available to you to relax. The relaxation comes naturally after moving and focusing on your breath and body. It's like, oh yeah, my body's starting to relax. I feel much more open to relax, less agitated. Breathing into the chest, breathing out, sit back into the heels. Yeah, just enjoy that feeling. Feel the body is softening and releasing, particularly in the hips and in the legs and in the back and back ribs. Feel the back ribs expanding as you breathe in. Really send that breath into the back body, creating more space there. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Now we'll take a breath into the nostrils and a sigh out through the mouth. Ah, yeah, good work. Spread the fingers wide, keep them extended out in front of you. Now use the inhale to come up to all fours and the exhale to take the hips forwards. Now, as you come forwards, we're just going to where it feels comfortable. Take the shoulders away from the ears, take the shoulders back, and then the inhale comes up again. The body doesn't reach the ground. We're just staying on the knees and the hands. So inhaling. I like to keep the elbows slightly bent so that I'm using the strength in my arms rather than just flopping down. And you see what happens, my shoulder comes up. So I'm keeping the shoulders down and slight bend in the arms, and then I can get much more length on the front of the body. Inhale, exhale. So it looks like a back bend, which it is. This inhale, this is a back bend. But actually what we're thinking about, or I'd like to focus more on opening the front of the body. So you take the shoulders back, you lift the chest, look up, and then inhale. Then we lengthen the back of the body by pushing back of the hands, sitting back. And again, with this one, you go at the speed that feels good to you, the speed of your breath, basically. And with any luck, that will slow down, you know, with you as you focus and really slow and steady the breath. And particularly if you make more time for breathing out. So when you're sitting back, breathe out, empty, 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 empty. You'll find the next inhale is much longer and deeper. And this is the best way, the key way to lengthen and deepen the breath. And of course, lengthening and deepening the breath brings you into relaxation, activates the parasympathetic nervous system. So it's all about the out breath. It's a bit of magic, that. Yeah. Now let's take one more breath in, one more breath out, sit back into the heels. Bring the forehead to the ground, sweep the arms back into the pose of the child. This is a very releasing, letting go, restorative. Make the knees a bit wider if your body's uncomfortable. And let the backs of the hands rest on the ground, or if you prefer, you can make a little pillow, or you can actually put a pillow underneath your forehead if you want to. But really let the shoulders flop forward and really let the jaw relax. So maybe a nice thing to do here, breathe in through the nostrils and make this kind of sound like a horse as you breathe out. And do that a couple of times. Full in breath and then a long. Let the lips be really loose, and the mouth and the lips and tongue. Okay, let's take the hands onto the ground. Let's walk the hands forwards. And we're just going to lower ourselves down to the ground, come onto our back. So whatever way feels easier for you to do that, just come onto the back. Okay, so lying semi-supine. So after doing some work with the spine, this is going to feel really nice. Because the thing about having the semi-supine, that's basically with the feet on the floor, the knees bent, it means all of your back can really settle down onto the ground. So with this feeling, we're just going to place the hands on the body, maybe just on the hips there, on the belly, letting the arms rest to the side, whatever feels good there. And the feet are a little bit away from the buttocks there, and we're just going to move the arms with the breath. Keep the chin tucked in, and if the chin is really high, higher than the forehead, then you need to put something underneath your head to keep your neck in line with the spine. So that will be something you might know. Breathe out fully through the nostrils. Now as you inhale, lifting the arms gently. So this is very soft. This is like really caring about yourself. Inhaling, the arms come up and they just kind of roll onto the ground. And then you inhale. Oh, sorry, exhale as your arms come forward. I was too relaxed. Breathing in as the arms coming up. And really this is just opening the chest, but very gently. We're kind of just like a lovely surrendered, almost abandoned feeling. And then you bring the arms back, and you can let the hands rest back onto the body if you want to. That's kind of very comforting. So we're really giving ourselves some care, attention, love and compassion. And this becomes, to me, it becomes clearer and clearer that this is what the major work for us to do in this life is to cultivate self-compassion. Sounds simple. Yeah. Breathing in, the arms come up at the end of the in-breath. Just notice a tiny little pause and just see if you can hold that suspended, and then the out-breath begins softly and steadily. So the arms are moving through space again, steadily, smoothly, evenly. And they come back to the body. So make the last one. Hands on the body there. And now we'll just hug the knees because it feels good to do that. Rocking and rolling a little bit. And then we'll just take the knees in a circle. So that's going to feel lovely for your lower back, I hope. So incorporating the breath again, inhaling, taking the knees forward, exhaling, taking the knees back to the body, keeping the knees together. And we're taking the knees as far away as you can take them with the fingertips just on the knees. And you can even do this without the hands if you want to get a bit more, if you want to get the bigger circle. So that's up to you. And actually that means when you do a bigger circle, there's a little bit more movement in the abdominals. So it depends what feels good to you. Either way, you can try either and then think, actually today, this is what I feel like. And being able to ascertain what's best for you And being able to discern that, that's very much part of the yoga practice, you know, rather than always pushing or always kind of not really making the effort we know we could. Trying to find a place which is really central, the middle path. So we're going the other way now with the knees, inhaling as you take the knees away, exhaling as you draw them in, with or without the hands. Just this lovely spiraling, it's kind of spiraling us down into a softer, more harmonious place. Extend the legs up to the ceiling, push the heels up, extend the fingers up to the ceiling. So we're just giving the legs a bit of a rest as well by elevating them. If you ever feel like, you know, you need reviving, just get your legs up against the wall like this. And it's just very relaxing and great thing to do at the end of the day. You've been on your feet a lot. Let's rotate the wrists and ankles. Oh yeah, just feel the legs are just floating and being supported in space. And look at your wrists and ankles and enjoy the movement in space and the other way around. So rotate in the opposite direction. Good. And then bring the knees together. I'll bring the knees into the body rather. And then I will just do some circles with the hips. Let's get the hips a little bit freed up. Inhale, so the knees start together close to the body, and you inhale, take the knees away, exhale, still holding the knees, let the knees fall out to the side. Just really take some time to let them fall out fully, and then bring them back to the body. So the inhale is forward, and then the exhale is letting them rest to the sides and coming back to the body. Inhale, and take a bit of time there to really release the weight to the sides. Because not only is that in the hips, it also works into the back of the pelvis. So it feels good. It's part of the body, you know, takes a lot of strain. And we get a lot of tension and we hold a lot. We hold a lot in this part of the body. So it's really good to focus our mind and our breath on it. So we'll go the other way now. So same thing, but we start with the knees away this time and together. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the knees in. And inhaling, taking the knees away. Oh, that feels nice. Feels great for the back of the pelvis there. And into the buttock a little bit. So it's really worth trying to take some time, trying to slow this down as much as you can. Inhaling as the knees come away, drawing two separate circles. Try and make sure that the feet come away from each other as well. And then draw the knees into the body once more. Place the soles of the feet on the ground and see if you can just bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall out to the side. So we're in goddess pose and we can just let the arms fall out to the side for a moment. See how that feels, just giving the weight to the legs. If it feels good, you can always have a little rock there. I kind of find that's quite nice, a little rock. You can even do that by manually moving the legs there. So just have a little rock and just let the arms go. And feel yourself, that openness, that receptivity to the earth, to that kind of divine feminine. Yeah, we are rooted, we are grounded, and we are centered. Feel the belly expanding as you breathe in and deflating as you breathe out. So you can rest your hands on your belly. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can just keep your feet on the ground, let the knees fall together, and keep your hands on your belly still. Breathing in. So choose, and breathing out. Close your eyes. Good. Now, you can use your hands if you want to bring the knees together. Slide the legs away. Give yourself a full extension. Breathe in deeply, point the toes. Breathe out, push the heels away. Breathing in, point the toes. Breathing out, push the heels away. Yeah, one more. Breathing in, point the toes. And breathing out, push the heels away. And then just bring the arms alongside, but turn the palms up. Take the feet apart a little bit. Let's come into Shavasana. If you need to put a pillow underneath your knees, please do so. You will need to cover yourself with a blanket. You will cool down. Ideally, you want to be in Shavasana, the corpse, so you want to have the arms away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. But sometimes people feel they want to have their hands on their body. And if that's what feels appropriate for you today, then that's absolutely fine. Just take a moment now to settle down into our practice. So finding the things you need. Breathing. Covering yourself. Easing yourself into the Yoga Nidra. You want to turn your lights off or draw your curtains, anything that's going to make you more comfortable and relaxed. So settling time. Getting ready for Yoga Nidra, lying in Shavasana, making yourself as comfortable as possible. Keeping your feet apart, letting them flop out a little bit. And taking time just to adjust your blanket and your body and your clothes, anything that needs adjusting so that you can stay still throughout the practice without moving, without any physical discomfort. Closing your eyes if they're not already closed, and taking that focus inwards, looking inwards. This is an inner journey. Yoga Nidra is an inner journey. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and the act of feeling. And these are the only important factors. So just listen to my voice and I will guide you through and keep you safe. So say to yourself mentally as you're settling, becoming still and quiet, I will not sleep, I shall only listen to the voice. And allow yourself to become calm and steady, slowing down, allowing your body to sink down into the earth, giving your body to the earth just for this short time, letting it take care of you, letting it nurture and nourish your precious body. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, say to yourself mentally, relax, let go, melt, release. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Sounds of people, traffic, trees, leaves, animals, birds, all kinds of sounds. Moving your attention from sound to sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds of the building you're in. Being aware of the sounds of the building and the spaces inside the building. And then bring it to closer sounds, the sounds of the room you're in. Sounds close to you. Sounds of your own body, your breath, your own heartbeat. Now develop your awareness of the room without opening your eyes. Visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Breath coming in and out gently through the nostrils. Simply watch and witness the breath and listen to my voice. Listen to my voice and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. And this is the moment to make your sankalpa, your intention, a simple sentence, a simple resolve. So please state your sankalpa clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times. Now we begin the rotation of consciousness. It will direct your attention around your body to different centers of the body. And you move your attention as quickly as possible from one body part to another. As you do this, if you wish, you can repeat mentally the name of the body part after me and simultaneously become aware of that body part. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Left side of the body, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, top of the foot, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, the back of the body, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body, the top of the head. The forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, elbows and the floor, back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor, Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel your breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat and throat to navel. No need to try and force the breath, just simple awareness, awareness of breath. Maintain your awareness, and at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 21. I am breathing out 21. I am breathing in 20. I am breathing out 20. I am breathing in 19. I am breathing out 19. And so on, from 21 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Please continue counting. Now bringing your awareness to the following sensations. Heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness in all the limbs of the body. Heavy arms, heavy legs, heavy torso, heavy head. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness, the weight of the body, awareness of heaviness. Lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness, weightlessness. a sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your whole body feels so light that it seems to be lifting up and floating away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness. Cold. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold floor with bare feet in the winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Heat. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat and hotness. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Pain. The experience of pain. Focus and try to remember an experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Investigate it. Be curious about it. Allow it. A feeling of pain. A real feeling of pain. Pleasure. Recollect the feeling of pleasure. Any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling of pleasure and relive it fully. Make it vivid and real. Awaken the feeling of pleasure throughout the whole body, throughout your whole experience. A real feeling of pleasure. Now check that you are awake. Are you sleepy or drowsy? Make sure you are not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of the mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but without becoming involved. Practice detached awareness only. So now with your inner vision, bring to mind the following imagery. Imagine yourself walking along a deserted road on a hot day. Beside the road is a high wall, and in the wall, a small door. You go through that door and discover inside a garden. Birds singing, beautiful flowers, cool shady trees. You explore the garden and come to a well with butterflies dancing around the top. Look inside the well. It is very deep. A cylindrical tunnel boring into utter darkness. A spiral stairway twists around the walls. You start walking down. In the walls are polished stones, yellow and white marbles, emerald green serpentines. Look up and see the circle of light at the top of the well. From holes in the walls, you hear the sounds of small animals, squeaks and rustling sounds. Now you are completely surrounded by darkness. You feel your way along the walls. Large green eyes gaze at you and blink shut. There is a beating of wings and the hoot of an owl. You pass through a cloud of luminous insects, completely transparent. You are surrounded by these, but none ever touches you. The walls are damp and mossy. There is a dim light below. You reach the bottom, run through a tunnel, and come out on a golden beach. A golden beach on the shore of an infinite ocean of peace and bliss. On the water, a large white lotus flower is rocked gently by the waves. On the flower, there is a baby lying, and that baby is you. Feel yourself as that little baby, rocking gently on the waters of the infinite ocean. Continue this experience of yourself as a baby, rocking gently on the water, and experience the sound of Om over the infinite ocean. Hear the vibration of Om. Bringing your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you. Watch it carefully, with detachment, without becoming involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness and see if any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns or images or symbols. Simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and let them go. But continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now remember your sankalpa. Remember and repeat the same sankalpa intention you made at the beginning of the practice, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhargo Divasya Dimai Dio Yona Prashodayat. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing, awareness of breathing, and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence, your body. Develop awareness of your body, your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room around you without opening your eyes, just having a sense of the walls and the ceiling, feeling the floor beneath you. Become aware of the noises inside the room and the noises outside. Take your mind out. So coming back out from the inner space, returning to the outer space, becoming completely external. Just lying quietly for a few moments with your eyes closed. And then gradually moving the body, moving the hands and feet, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Deepen the breath. Just slowly waking the body up, taking your time. No rush, no hurry. And when you're sure you're awake, just bring yourself up to seated, sitting up slowly with ease. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. So gradually coming up to seated, looking around the room and just breathing and appreciating your surroundings, all the things that you like about your space that you're in. Maybe it's something you see, just taking the mind out, feeling your body, noticing your body, looking at your body, rubbing the arms, rubbing the legs, rubbing the back, rubbing the face and the head, whatever feels like, I just want to feel this lovely body that I've been taking care of. This precious body. And then we rub the palms together. Rubbing the palms together makes some heat and energy. Yeah, good. And we place those hands over the heart. Close your eyes. Breathe into that heart space and bring to mind anybody who you want to bring to mind. Somebody who you want to connect heart to heart with. Maybe they're living, maybe they're not living. Maybe they are someone who might need a bit of healing or a bit of love or support. Just bring them into your consciousness. Imagine them and imagine their essence. And enjoy that connection, moment of connection and that mutual love and appreciation. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace. Namaste. Thank you for being with me. Thanks so much.